It's about assessing what I've done or learned last year and then goals for the upcoming year. Okay, so for the last year, my motto was when it all comes true. And it really did hold true to itself. Let's just go over the resolutions that I said last year that I did or did not go through. First one is maintain and improve physique. Well, I did try to do it at least until more than halfway through the year. My physique was getting better, I was getting leaner, but after the summer, it just started going downhill. I started getting a bit of weight, but it was okay. But then I moved to college, and with all the stress and like not having to eat actual real food, it kind of went downhill. So I'd say I did pretty good. I still have time to like get back to it. 2 was stay consistent in life, at school, and fitness. Fitness didn't happen. Well, halfway through it. Well, almost. In life, yeah, I did stay consistent. And in school, I did also stay consistent. That's why I'm in college now. 3 was maintain gratefulness, which I did. I'm grateful every single day of the year. Grateful to be living. Grateful to be experiencing life. Just grateful for everything that comes my way. 4 was get enough sleep, which I'm kind of debating on. It's a 50-50. I did get sleep half the days. I didn't get to sleep half the days, so it was good enough. 5th was post regularly on YouTube, which after going to college, I did not get a lot of time or the space to record. So before that, I did. I'm pretty sure I posted consistently, but yeah, this is also halfway through. In number 6, it was post more vibrant / energetic videos as if I'm living in 2016, which I think I did it pretty much. I feel like my videos went from being chill to energetic gradually, so that's that. 7 was get a camera, which I'm recording with right now. That was a success. 8 was write a book, and with write a book I meant start with writing a book, which lo and behold did not happen. I have built up the world further in my mind. I'm nowhere near starting it actually. 9 is get into my dream school / attend college. I did get into my dream school, but I ended up not going there. Next was socialize even more, which I'm so proud and glad to say that I'm actually doing it. My socialization skills, my social network has like increased so much more than last year. It's ever more increasing every single day, so I'm really grateful for it. Second to last was start my business, which I'm not sure if it was last year or the year before, but I ended up coming close to starting it, but I did not, which might happen this year, but I'm not gonna put it down as one of my goals for the year. And the final resolution for the last year was live the life to the fullest, live the dream, which I'm again proud to say I did. Life has never been better. Sure, I've had points in time where I wasn't myself, where I was really low, and that further proved that life is like worth living, that the lower you go, the higher you get. So those were my written down resolutions. Other than that, these are some additional things that I accomplished in 2025. 1 was graduate high school, which I did. 2, get into colleges, which I did, which I am, whatever you said. 3, got a visa. 4 is had an epic summer, bro. That last summer was the greatest ever yet. Had like so much fun with my family, friends, my cousin. 5 is handle all the moving process, all the college process, anything regarding me moving, studying, or anything in life. I'd handle it all by myself pretty much, except for a few things where I had immaculate help from my uncle, from my family, my parents, my sister, my aunt. Next one is moved across the world to the US. And let me tell you, this has been a dream of mine since forever. I've mentioned this before in my channel, but I had made a little US flag with crayons and a white paper that has been like in my drawers like for a while. And now I'm here. 7 has made new friends and created a bigger network, especially after summer, after I started college. School-wise, I also started a very chill, organized semester, even ended it very chill. First semester was, I'd say, fairly easy. With that, it made it easier to learn how college works, and one of the big accomplishments was I joined Sigma Pi. This has got to be like the peak college experience, especially here where like my school is more of a educational school rather than a full-on college experience school. I also got my first job ever. Yeah, it's pretty chill. I get to work with amazing people, amazing workspace, and towards the end of the semester, towards the end of the year actually, I became the Sergeant at Arms for Sigma Pi. I would not have been able to become part of the directors until next year, but for a few reasons, the past Sergeant at Arms had to step down. So I took over. And speaking of which, I actually went into a podcast, which is called Owl Talk. I'll leave a link down below so you can hear me, where I talked about our accomplishments throughout the year, throughout the semester, our goals for the next year, and how I have been contributing in Sigma Pi as the new Sergeant at Arms. Again, the link is in the description if you want to check it out. And one of the more exciting ones is I got my driving permit. Hopefully I will get a license by the end of January or February. Best case scenario, I get it for my birthday. Worst case, after my birthday. Okay, another good accomplishment was that I got good grades on my finals. I have a GPA of 3.67. The last time I checked, it was that. I did pretty good, I'd say. Second to last is mental growth. And I know I say this almost every year, but it is true that I've been growing mentally every single year, and then I look back, I say that every past year. So that goes to show that it's good to learn every year and see how much you've grown. And along with that, my major accomplishment last year was that I lived my dream. As I mentioned before, I had always been dreaming of coming here, coming to the US, coming to California, and I'm really grateful that I live this life right now, and I couldn't be more grateful. And it's all been possible because of my family, because without their support emotionally, financially, and in all other ways, they are the ones that made it possible. With all that, let's go over all the resolutions I've set for this year, and then let's just go into making my vision board. Okay, my 2026 resolutions. 1. Expand my network, which I am currently and actively doing, so already a good start. 2. Get a license, preferably by the end of January or February at the least. The sooner the better. 3 is start and end the semester nice and clean as the last time, or even better, because last semester, amazing, easy. I wouldn't say easy, but the flow was good. So I want the coming semester to be the same or even better in a lot of ways. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to finishing my freshman year. I know everybody says that time goes on really fast, but it is actually true when we're in college, because it feels like yesterday when I started my first semester. In a few weeks, I'm gonna be starting my second semester, and in a few weeks, I'm gonna be done with it. 4 is get back into my prime. My freshman 15 has been turning into more of a freshman 50. All because the on-campus gym isn't that great, and I have to go off-campus, which is easily a 50-minute walk, but I usually just take a bus, which isn't as efficient because you're in a time limit when you're using public transport. I guess if I get a car soon enough, I promise I'll be in a much better shape by the summer, but by the end of the year, I'm gonna get back to it. 5 is expand my closet. As you know, we moved across the world, so I only came here with 2 suitcases of clothes, which is pretty sad, but I've been slowly but steadily expanding my closet. Obviously, without a job, it's pretty difficult to expand it, but since I have a job and a stable income now, it's going to be pretty much easier. 6 is get an internship, which I'll take it with a grain of salt because I did apply, but I'm not sure if I'll get it. Plus, as a freshman, it's not very common that you get an internship. A lot of times, I just hope for the best. I'll be pretty happy if I get it, but if I don't, I'll just, find some other ways to grow myself and get that cash. 7 is buy a car. I'm not gonna buy anything brand new or anything. I just need a reliable car that can take me from point A to point B, especially from here to the gym or to the grocery store, or especially living in Los Angeles. It's everything's pretty much far away. Without a car, you're basically stuck. 8 is get a new phone. Again, this isn't very much of a life-changing resolution, but my phone's been acting up and I'm all out of storage. So the reason I don't have a new phone right now is because I came all the way over here for the independence. So I want to do it all on myself, which is pretty ambitious of myself, but again, everything's possible. 9 is moving to my own apartment. Living in the dorms has not been Well, it's faster, it's easier to go into classes when you're just living in the dorms and the class is like 5 minutes away. At the same time, I would like more of my own personal space, a bit more privacy, a better space to like cook better meals. My first apartment is not gonna be like me living all by myself. Obviously, I'm gonna have roommates. Really planning on like getting it with one of my closer friends. Talking about, I'm actually gonna be moving into another room with my closer friend. First, moving to a better room. To move into my apartment. 10 is fine now. Last year, I didn't look into being in a relationship just because I had been dealing with a lot of changes and primarily focusing on myself and getting a job. This year, I finally ready to explore what's out there. 11 is visit my sisters over the summer. Now that I live alone, but since my sisters live relatively close by than my parents, it's better to just go over there over the summer and then have a wonderful vacation, especially since it's an amazing island. 12 is healthier meal prepping. It's good that I've been meal prepping these past few months, but most of the times they have not been like healthy at all. 13 is less screen time. It started over the summer, so my screen time has been like increasing consistently, and I really don't like that, so I just want to get it lowered. I still have a life, I still go out, I still interact with people. I just like to, keep the usage of technology to the lowest. Yeah, the only exception being my camera. I just want to record as much as possible. Alright, second to last is keep up the positive spirit, which I try to do, and I'd say I'm pretty successful in doing. I try to be positive like almost all the time, except for when there's like major inconveniences. But yeah, I'm pretty much keeping that up. Lastly, I still want to keep enjoying life. Now that my motto from last year, when it all comes true, actually did come true. And with that, the motto for this year is believe in it so it'll happen. And it's pretty much similar to what I had the year before last year, but that one was what if. This one is like it will. Believe in it so it'll happen. Truly it does. Speaking from experience. Alright, hey guys, it's been a while since I last recorded my New Year's resolutions and the stuff that I need to do for this year. And I didn't record myself making my vision board because I know it's gonna take a while and I just don't want to like sit there for God knows how long and then probably not finish it in a single day, which surprisingly I made it in a single day, in a single sitting. So let's just go over my vision board for this year and just visualize what I want to achieve and what I will achieve this year, hopefully. Alright, starting off, here's my vision board. It's pretty decent, I'd say. So on the top right here, I'll have pictures, like around 3 pictures for each goal. So the first 3 are, car. Obviously, I need to get a car before the summer, basically. You can see the beach, the palm trees, the mountains, very here, very LA. And right here we have pictures of an apartment. So this part is obviously, as I've said, I want to get my own apartment next semester, which is like halfway through the year, but at the same time I need to like get here so that I can like save up and actually get the apartment. After that, it's just dollar bills. I mean, everybody likes these prime ones. So, well, I have a job now, so I earn a decent amount of money. With that, I also want to save while also spend it like almost responsibly. That's what I want to say. I know that I won't be spending like responsibly at first because I just need to like get a whole shit of things done. But after a while, I'm gonna be responsible. Okay. Right below that is just pictures of friends, people doing stuff like having a campfire, hanging out, or doing stuff. And this is for, well, yeah, I want to say that the top is the materialistic aspect of my life. The middle is more like social, emotional part of life. Bottom one is mix of a few, like achievements or physical and a tiny bit of materialistic. This is just to like visualize my social aspect. And then these 2 pictures are just, for the vibe. The top one right here is basically just, a car through palm tree streets. This one is the motto that I'm going with this year. which is believe in it so it'll happen. Right in the dead center of the vision board, I have the year 2026. Right here we got, on the bottom, I got more pictures of like a decent size of friend group, like, you know, just looking out into the city. We got a lot of places that we can go to do that, like Griffith or Canton or somewhere else. But on top, as getting into my love life, I did not try for any relationship or just anything like that last semester because I was just focusing on myself. And with that pretty big of a move, I really needed some time to like grow and stabilize myself. So I'm totally ready for it now. These two pictures are, you know, the same. I'm ready for a relationship here, so it's just that, you know, right here are pictures of work/school. So I work at school, so, you know, it goes along well. My work is a desk job, so can't visualize both, but I'd say the left one here is more of work and the right one is more of school. Just want to like do even better, so that is that. And then work, I want to keep my job, you know, keep getting better at it, hopefully lean into something even bigger. I don't know what, but surely something bigger. And these two pictures are just fitness. I've gained a lot of fat, and then it is showing in my face, as you can tell. So I just want to get slimmer, you know, also build up muscle. I know for a fact that it's not going to be that quite drastic before the start of the next semester because I still need a car if I want to go to the gym daily. Our on-campus gym is going to be like opening the start of next fall. So before that, it's a on and off dance with the off-campus gym. So that is why we're going to take it slow, but we're getting back to prime student. These are just like healthy food. But these are like nutritional, healthy food, not anything too bad. Eating clean. And for the last part of the vision board, I have this picture of closets with like, you know, closets full of clothes. And with this, I just want to visualize that. I want to build up my closet, you know, build up my style, you know, get clothes that feel comfortable, or just get clothes in general because I love wearing clothes. Everybody does. Now that I have adult money in my hands, I can just buy whatever. So by the end of the year, I'll definitely have like double the amount of clothes that I have. So that is that. And with that, we have successfully visualized our 2026. I'll leave the link to my Pinterest in the description so that you can just go over there and just click on the board that is titled Vision Board 2026. You'll just find all these pictures over there. I just have them all like over there. I basically just downloaded them and then got it into a collage from there. You're gonna see this vision board over there too. But yeah, that is my plan for this year, and we're only getting started. We have 12 more months left. Genuinely cannot wait to walk along this path and see where it takes me. Happy New Year to you all. Hope you had a great year last year. Wishing for the best this year. I just hope that I can film more, record more, like bring my life into YouTube a lot more than what I've done the past couple of weeks. But other than that, it's all chill. I will see you guys probably either next week or in 2 weeks because, as I've said, I'm like in a space where I cannot really film everything that I'm doing. I just have like a lot less content. But if I have it, I'm just gonna post weekly or every 2 weeks. I don't want to do that either, but yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.